Authors, should you only write what you know? Definitely not. There's some truth to what people meant when they gave this advice long ago, and we'll dive into that a bit, but the most straightforward answer is no. You do not just write what you know. We're writing in the world of fiction, so of course we need to write about stuff that's made up. But you should also write the truth. Now, that's what it really means when it comes to write what you know. Even if you're making up lies, it's still the truth because you are sharing stories of actual things that people go through. And by touching upon things that people actually go through, you build a connection between the reader and the character, you're creating empathy. So, in a world of fiction that we write, we have to be able to make stuff up. But the source of that made up idea comes from real life, from your actual life, your pain, your suffering, your loss. Otherwise, we'd never be able to explore things like vampires and aliens in space and abductions and hauntings and all kinds of stuff, robots in the future. Also, how else are you going to learn and improve your skill, build your imagination, your creativity, push the limits of what you can write? You need to put yourself in other people's shoes. Imagine if Stephen King never put himself in the shoes of a teenage girl in Carrie. Who knows? You might even come out the other side a better person if you are, as an author, able to put yourself into the minds of other people. It's the reason why reading is so beneficial to people, because you can actually put yourself in someone else's shoes and see the world from their point of view. So yes, definitely write about stuff that makes you uncomfortable. Get out there, even if it's just like therapeutic for yourself to learn, to put yourself out of your comfort zone. What does it really mean when you need to write what you know? Think about of course, like we said, past events, losses, tragic deaths, heartbroken, these kinds of things. The stress of modern living, the stress of parenthood, maybe losing a child, losing a parent, financial stress, problems with the spouse, all that kind of stuff. These are things you can put into your character's lives. So it's not the main feature of your story, but these smaller things that we all actually go through in real life that we can relate to, those are the things that are going to pull in your readers and make your characters so much more three-dimensional, believable. We want to care for them. We want to know how it turns out for them. And that, of course, leads to more suspense and like the build-up. And are they going to make it? And in getting the reader invested. You can also think of your life up to this point in the sense of the things that you've done, your profession, maybe. For instance, John Grisham with his courtroom thrillers, he also adds in, there's love stories, there's betrayal, all kinds of stuff that I'm sure he didn't see just in the courtroom, but he wrote about a profession he knows a lot about and that other people don't normally see. We don't see courtroom thrillers and dramas unfold on a daily basis. That's why so many people love true crime podcasts and books, because we don't see these things every day. The same with medical dramas, ER documentaries, or like television shows. So if you have a kind of profession that you can shine some light on, even just one of your characters can do that. And you will give that profession and put it in a good light, shine some light on it, put it in a good way. And the most important thing here is that you need to go out and live a life where things actually happen that you can write about. Not really write about, but put it into your writing. Make it become part of who you are and what you produce. So what you put in is what you get out. We've all heard branding when it comes to publishing, and whether you're self-published author or traditionally published author, you do need to brand yourself. You are basically the product. It's not just your book, it's you now as well. Your brand will be the person that you are with all your life experiences, your life and worldview, your tastes, the things that you like to do, your passions, combined with your writing. So if you can combine these two things, that might very well be your brand. So it needs to be something, let's say you are a very humorous person, you're into history, so you might want to write historical fiction, historical horror, alternate dimension historical thrillers, altered past, where events in the past have ended up differently. Maybe combine your love of writing with your love of animals, medical dramas, courtroom thrillers, like we said. And so remember, every time you experience something new, it becomes part of you. Every time you read a book, it becomes a part of you. Read books from other people's point of view, other cultures, sexes, age groups. Read a bit of young adult, read some kids' books, and try and connect with that, let's say, inner child of yours, that young person when your imagination was just getting started. Remind yourself why you love reading so much. Where did it begin for you? Combine all of these things with your passion for writing, like they said, the things that you know. Write what you know in the sense of making sure you know a lot more with every passing year, and putting that into your characters in making them just absolutely memorable. And memorable, likable, hateful, or hated, whatever it needs to make your work shine.